President Bola Tinubu and his wife, Senator Oluremi, will depart Abuja on Tuesday, March the 17th, for a state visit to the United Kingdom as guests of Their Majesties King Charles III and Queen Camilla. Now, the high point of the visit by a Nigerian leader in 37 years will focus on high-level discussions aimed at strengthening bilateral relations between Nigeria and the United Kingdom, as well as boosting trade, investment and security cooperation between both countries. Our London Bureau Chief, Juliana Olainka, reports from the Buckingham Palace.
Well, in several buildings around Buckingham Palace, which is, of course, the traditional heart of Britain's monarchy, preparations are well underway for one of the most significant diplomatic moments between the UK and Nigeria in nearly 40 years. This week, as we all know, President Bola Tinubu will undertake a historic state visit to Britain, hosted by King Charles III. While state visits are traditionally associated with Buckingham Palace, this one will take place at Windsor Castle, where the King and Queen will formally welcome Mr. President and the First Lady. Now, it will be the first state visit by a Nigerian leader to the UK since 1989, and only the 5th time in history that a Nigerian president has received this highest level of diplomatic honour from the British Crown. There is also historic symbolism. King Charles himself represented Britain at President Olusegun Obasanjo's inauguration in 1999, when Nigeria returned to democracy after years of military rule. Now, more than 2 decades later, he will welcome President Tinubu, himself a key figure in Nigeria's pro-democracy movement, to Windsor. Now, the ceremonial centrepiece takes place on Wednesday morning, when the President and First Lady will receive a formal ceremonial welcome on Datchet Road in Windsor. King Charles and Queen Camilla will greet the Nigerian delegation before a royal salute is fired in Windsor and at the Tower of London. President Tinubu will then inspect the Guard of Honour, followed by a military parade, including the King's Troop, Royal Horse Artillery and the Sovereign's escort. Later, inside Windsor Castle, the President will hold a private audience with the King before attending a state banquet in the evening, where both leaders are expected to outline a renewed vision for UK-Nigeria relations. But beyond the pageantry lies the substance. Nigeria and the UK are seeking to deepen cooperation across trade, investment, security and the creative economy. Bilateral trade between the two countries currently stands at more than £8 billion annually, with both sides looking to expand partnerships in sectors including fintech, renewable energy, agriculture and manufacturing. The visit also comes at a time when Britain is strengthening economic partnerships beyond Europe, while Nigeria pursues major economic reforms aimed at attracting global investment. And with a Nigerian diaspora in the UK estimated at more than 500,000 people, the relationship remains one of the most dynamic bridges between Africa and Europe. So, while the ceremonial welcome will unfold in Windsor, the significance of the moment resonates here at Buckingham Palace, the historic centre of British royal diplomacy. Juliana Olainka reporting for Channels Television News in London.